School gardens have been around for decades, serving as a place for students to learn, grow, and play in the natural environment outside the traditional school walls. They are places where children can roam free, connecting to the earth one little seedling at a time. And it's not just about the connection to the outdoors or the access to healthy produce, but the garden serves as a safe, inclusive space for students of all ages, races, and abilities to know exactly where their food comes from. And in the words of one of our amazing food corps service members, the garden is the most engaging and inspiring co-teacher I've ever had. The land leads the students learning just as much, if not more than I do. Here at Greater Newark Conservancy, we are very thankful for all the support and funding we were able to receive to make this work possible. But we don't have to hear from me. Let's hear it directly from the kids who are impacted by this program throughout Newark, New Jersey.
One of my favorite experiences in the garden is when we had to dig out for worms and try to plant stuff, because that was actually fun learning about the nature. My favorite experience in the garden is when we was digging for worms and we was planting.
My favorite experience in the garden and why it makes me happy is that when we were under the cherry tree that like we are right now, that was the experience. And how it makes me feel is that it makes me feel warm, happy, and it makes me feel cool. It reminds me of my mom's garden back in Nigeria.
The garden makes me happy because I feel safe, I feel wonderful, and I feel like this is a place of peace and silence.
The garden makes me happy so you can come have fresh air and plant, water the plants.
The garden makes me feel happy because I get to see new bugs, new plants.
The garden makes me feel like really happy and stuff because I'm experiencing new things about plants and like what plants gets energy from and nutrients. So it's like really exciting to learn something new about something that's like nature.
They're a community space for a lot of my students. It's where we resolve arguments, it's where we make friends.
It allows for students to have a sense of belonging and social connectedness. And I feel it's important for every school to have a school garden so that we can foster garden education. We can help students to connect back to the land and the soil. We can make sure that they are fed with well-nourished foods.
If we don't know about where our food comes from, about the ways to prepare it, about being interested about our surrounding environment, then that's a whole other side of life that we are missing out on.
It's a place for students to experience their many firsts. Their first time digging in the dirt, their first time pulling a sweet potato out of the ground, their first time planting a little seedling and watching it grow into a full-grown plant, their first time trying a cherry tomato straight off the vine, or the first time watching a worm wiggle right out the soil.
I bring the students to the garden, and then the magic happens between them and the soil and the plants that they're growing, and it has absolutely nothing to do with me. I get to sit back and facilitate, but the joy and the magic comes from them.
And to all the people who are watching this video right now, supporting our work, and just make this work possible each and every day, we just have one thing to say to y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.